My personal favorite is a cold beer. Just tough to beat. I didn't think through that one. It's a really good beer. Greetings, Bubba Albrecht here. Excited to be in Austin at the Huckberry Gear Lab. Founded Giver in 2012 and really excited to be here with the Huckberry crew and sharing with you what I carry every day in Jackson, Wyoming and when I travel. Starting off, the bag essential. Peak Design. They make dope things for not only cameras, but especially for travel. I don't know how I could travel without it. All the details that you would hope that someone would think of, they've thought of. Not only the straps, but all the loops. If I want to strap this on the back of a snow machine, if I want to carry it upside down, if I want to put all my photo equipment in it, it's great, but especially for travel, it keeps me organized and I can use all the help that I can get. When it comes to the fun things that I am taking with me, first and foremost, everyone needs their board. We do a lot of branding of gloves and mittens, and as you can see, this one's had a lot of love. Board serves as kind of a holder for the gloves as well as a scratch pad for the branders. And hydration is important. Carry a water bottle everywhere I go. And this in particular has some lovely electrical tape. Usually I have that or duct tape on it because, man, a number of times I've fixed a tent or a backpack or used it as a bandage. It's very helpful to have. Number one thing, living in Jackson, Wyoming, it is cold most of the year. 9 months of the year we've got snow, so gloves are essential, whether for shoveling, for adventuring, simply just getting through the day-to-day. These are what we call the classic gloves, kind of the most versatile, and so are ones that I always have in my bag. These are examples of some gloves that I've beaten the heck out of just getting around town, skiing, touring. Again, since it is cold in Jackson, the Four Season glove is another more beefy version of that. It's got waterproof membrane, a lot more insulation. Going out ice fishing, or especially when it's cold, 0, -10, Four Season glove, or the essential product there. One thing I'm always traveling with, I got a set of harmonicas. I also keep some extra stickers in here. Harmonicas, it's a great instrument because it always sounds right. So I got a nice set of Hohner blues harmonicas. So I got all the different keys in there. I got a lot of musician friends who play the guitar, piano. They're a lot more talented than I am, but I like to provide a little background tune. You never know when you get an opportunity to play. Next up, sunglasses, an essential. Polarized lenses for running the river, or I do a lot of fishing up in Ontario, Canada. The ability to see into the water, to not whack it with a motor, as well as to see the fish. Smith, I don't think anyone does it better. I have a lot of friends who are fishing guides, and that's what they put me on to. Other items, Frisbee. You never know when you're gonna have an opportunity to throw. Also serves as a plate or a bowl in the backcountry, so multi-purpose there. And you can't have a bad time if you're throwing the Frisbee. This is my kind of most versatile layer. That's the Giver Old Faithful. I mean, I wear it when I'm flying, when I'm working on the ramp, or just pretty much every day in the wintertime. Just like a medium base layer, super soft and comfortable, very flexible, so really cool material. Next item, Leatherman, whether it be for just getting around day to day or opening up a can when backpacking, using the pliers to pull a hook out of a fish's mouth, actually using it to clean a fish, to eat it. Like, Leatherman gets it done and it holds up to everything. It's actually pretty incredible. So not many days go by that I don't have this on my person or in my bag. Next up, Field Notes. I'm an analog guy, and these little booklets, coolest thing is they can fit right in your pocket. I like writing poetry, I like writing songs. A lot of ideas for products have come up from, you know, that random time you run into someone or you finally see something that unlocks an idea, and so I'm very much a person to write it down, and these are the perfect size, so I can't pitch those enough. The neck gaiter, whether it be for protecting your face from the sun, or I got longer hair, so I use it as like a headband. But more often than not in the wintertime, I'm using it as like kind of a add-on turtleneck. Like just having that protection around your neck, it keeps a lot of warmth in. And I've been very surprised at how much it actually does do. Got a sweet little business card holder. We've got some dope business cards. So in this day and age, folks are always talking about everything being digital, but as I said, I'm an analog guy. So giving out a business card is something I do frequently. In addition to my TI-83 from Texas Instruments, I'm a bit of a nerd, studied engineering, and I just like the ability to use that for whether I'm doing spreadsheets, trying to calculate this, that, the other, something I use often. Those who played Drug Wars or Nibbles back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. I wear a hat all the time, truly every day. In the winter, I'm wearing a beanie. And the two hats I have here are the lightweight Skipper snapback hats. They're Giver hats. Funny, I always have extras because I'd say at this point, Giver's 11 years old. I've probably given 25 or 30 hats like off my head to somebody, whether it be having a beer at the bar or being on a chairlift or traveling and, you know, strike up a conversation with somebody. And it's like, okay, well, you're worthy, I'm gonna give you my hat. Done that many times, so having backups is always helpful. Always carrying with me the hands-free accessory. These are the Giver River Runner neck koozies, an essential for your favorite beverage. You want to keep ice cold and handy. Hands-free, accessible. It's got the give, take. If you want to be reaching down, picking up your fish, or whitewater rafting, it's pretty nice. Headlamp. This is a black diamond one. It actually recharges, which I love. It's got a wild number of settings. I've done a lot of missions in the winter where touring uphill when it's really, really cold, and having a headlamp that you can count on is going to last through those minus 20-degree temperatures. Used it for shark fishing out of a kayak. Things get rowdy. It's nice to have a headlamp, so can't say enough good things about that. Currently reading, or rereading I should say, Awareness, helping to wrap our minds around waking up to what you can control and focusing all your energy on that versus kind of getting caught up in all the shenanigans. It's got a lot to it. Every time you read it, new nuggets come out, so can't recommend that enough. Got a little pack of the Snow Seal here. It's what we're using beeswax when we're baking the gloves and coating them in wax. So it's a little small jar of that. And then this item, some of you might recognize, is a hobby wood burning tool. And in fact, this is the tool that we first started off, first couple thousand gloves that we would brand with our logo. Bought this from the hardware store, plug it in and trace the logo on the gloves. We also use it for branding initials on the gloves. That's what the board is here for as well. And I'd say about 85% of people who get Giver gloves get their initials branded on them. So this is a tool I've become very familiar with. While not intended for leather gloves, that's what we've used it for, and it's a pretty sweet device. So other things, wallet. I have a little paper clip from Staples. I get a lot of grief for it from my family and friends, but it's simple and it holds things together. Always have chapstick. Out in the sun, getting sunburn, it's no bueno, and very dry, very extreme conditions in Wyoming. Always got eye drops because I'm wearing contacts, hair tie, because you gotta have a hair tie. And as far as watch, again, I keep things pretty simple. This is an amazing Casio watch. I think it sells for like $20, but it's got an alarm on it. It's got a stopwatch, very minimum low profile. I don't trust myself with a nicer watch, just hard on equipment. Got some accessories on the hands. This is an Oura ring, but I found this to be incredibly effective. Having just a general pulse on health and wellness. Charge lasts for 7 days, so I think for me that's really convenient that I'm not needing to plug it in every day. It's really simple to use. I've got another ring here on the other hand. You can see that it is a little silhouette of the Tetons, which is indicative of the Giver logo, which has the Cathedral group of the Teton Mountain Range. It's by a local jeweler in Jackson. Yeah, I don't see any reason I'll ever take it off. Guess when it comes to a phone, Peak Design make an awesome mobile carry case. I'm oftentimes doing things in our workshop where I'm needing to film myself branding something or taking pictures of products. And the mobile case has incredible adapters that I can attach it to a tripod. I've used it even like on the front of a jet ski or on the front of a boat running some pretty wild water. All right, and that is it. Opening up the kimono, sharing what I carry, what I use every day. I keep things simple, like to be ready for adventure and opportunity at any turn. As you can see, many products are from Giver. Giver.com is our website. You can check out all of our gloves, soft goods, and accessories. And we'd love to answer any questions you do have, and I hope to see you out there.